Hi crazy people, so in the project of this week I'm going to show you how I changed a whole look of a photo only using Photoshop brushes and a little bit of color grading. Let's have a check. When I brought to Photoshop, I combined this photo with this one because I like the background of this one and I like myself on this one. Just because I'm sharp, I didn't actually quite like myself on this photo, but anyway. And I actually changed these two because I didn't like this and I didn't like this neither. So I just brought this picture from another photo and I combined them all. After combining them all, I start to use Photoshop brushes to create lighting. See over here, these are all lightings that I used. So I went to my Photoshop brushes and I have quite a few brushes here, but mainly I use a smoke brush that I have, and I just painted all those colors all around those lights here. I had a mask on me, so you see here it wasn't affecting me. I sort of painted out behind me so it wouldn't affect me and would only affect these lights. So I was pretty much reinforcing these lights to give more like a brightness to the picture and just sort of exaggerating a little bit the lights as well. Then I came up with overlays. So I brought this overlay here. This overlay here is a light slick that I have. I'm gonna show you right here. So I have all these flares and stuff, but this one I used was a light slick. So I just put it right here at the corner, and oh, here we go. I think I used this one, and that sort of brought a different sort of light effect. I was playing with the light, so I was like, why not? Then I brought up a dust effect just for giving a little bit more atmosphere or something different to the photo. It was just more like an artistic approach. And then this is also a dust overlay, by the way, that I have here. So when you apply those, you find the one you want it and you drag it, and then you usually put that on overlay or screen. So see over here, and you can then change the opacity, and then that can bring this cool effect to your photo. So overlays are pretty cool, easy to use, and really cool. They can make your photo completely different. So I bought another flare. You can tell right there on the top right here, this also is an overlay that of a flare I have, and I just wanted to make this light brighter and, you know, be more light into it. And another one as well, just the one just right here. And then I brought more smoke. I thought, oh, that smoke wasn't enough, so I started to bring in more, and I painted around. I sort of let painting around me too. So I painted over here. I was always like picking different colors, like colors of the people here, colors around here. When I go to the lights, I pick the color of the lights and I brush around. So I always do this sort of in this way. Then here I think I added another light. I just combined it all together by pressing Shift Option Command E, and then combine it all together. So I did a grading. So this one over here, I did blue and sort of a yellow, because we have a lot of blue and yellow in our image. So the blue yellow is very common as well, like shadows blue and yellow lights. This is very common editing, and I masked myself because over here I was getting a lot of yellow in my face. So you can just, it's your call what you wanted to do, to be honest. Okay, and then I put another curves. So when you put curves, I always, most of the time, you may see in my editings, put the shadows up to blue and the highlights down to create a yellow. So this is really common. In this one I also put a little bit of a S-curve in the red, so a bit of cyan and a bit of red around too. And I just put a little up in the middle here in the RGB curve. So this is the vignette and probably the sharpness together. So just then I made myself just a little bit sharp, because that is always good to add a little bit of sharpness to your image anyway. And obviously this one wasn't sharp enough. Then I think I added a little bit of more vignettes, and just then I could give a bit more focus in myself, which is the main subject. And that was the full editing. That is it. Just by, see how I wasn't that sharp. So just by adding a few lighting effects, a little using your brushes on Photoshop and doing a color grade, you can get into really cool different effects on Photoshop and transform your photo. That's it, guys. I hope you liked the project of this week. Very simple, more like a Photoshop tip other than a project. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and go and check it out, other projects on my Instagram, and I'll see you on the next project. Bye.